Hey guys, I'm here at EuroCycles here in my backyard in Las Vegas, and they will be unveiling the first, I think in North America, they're gonna unveil the new Bonneville Scrambler 1200, and I can't wait. And earlier I just had a nice Italian meal, like a egg lasagna and some stuff like that, and Italian beer too. So I just can't wait to see it, what I think of it, and yeah, and I'm just excited to be invited to some degree, but I'm not so sure. I just got it on Facebook feed from EuroCycles, and I'm just excited to get a first look at the Scrambler 1200, and we'll see how I think of it in my first preview look on this little, not little, basically it's a big 1200cc Scrambler. So let's get on with it.
Injected, ABS brakes, traction control, everything you need. New TPMS capability, so you can get those tire pressure monitors on that if you want to add that to it. It's kind of nice to have when you're doing off-roading too. The Brembo brakes too, 4-piston calipers. First in class with the riding modes too. It does have both the rain and road riding modes. And again, the new instrument bezel on that one too, so everybody go check that one out. The new setup on that paint is... more horsepower in it. It's got a high revving motor, 7,500 RPMs. New style Portrait Sports. They're going to be 41 millimeters. Does have new Brembo brakes, 4-piston calipers. Beautiful color on it too. Has anybody here ridden a street bike before? Perfect bike for around town. They handle really well. They're really comfortable, capable of a lot of different things. They have the new cast wheels on them, new instrument style bezel. You guys can check that out. First in class riding modes, they do have the grain and rider modes like in the other models. Street Scrambler, XC and XE models. 90 horsepower engine, 110 torque. First in class, 21-inch front wheel, side weight, side laced. It does run a tubeless tire, so if you're that off-road enthusiast, you cannot worry about that. Olin suspension, rear adjustable. It does have the Showa front forks. Comes in a beautiful blue and black two-tone too.
Well, here's the first look on the Triumph 1200 XE, not XC, XE right there. So I tried it out on the street spec XC model right over here, and sitting on those both bikes side by side, I can tell the top spec has a little bit higher clearance compared to this bike, and it looks very promising. It's a very dedicated bike for a random rider. Like, if I ever own a bike, this is a good bike for me because it's not all battle ready like a Tiger or it's not as low as that a regular Bonneville or the Bonneville Street Scrambler right here. It doesn't feel as small. Street Scrambler is pretty nice for cedar riding in Manila or something like that, but the 1200 really fits my height. I'm still full flat-footed on it, and it has enough toys that you can toy around with it. It has that multi-function LCD screen right here, but it also has cruise control over here, as you can see. It also has a fog light right there. LED, almost everything. If you love LEDs, this is your bike too. So, one thing's for sure, I noticed that on Triumphs, they like to put their chains and their exhaust at the same side. And so far, there's no news if this bike will have a side stand, center stand actually. But it's really well protected. It has a very good covered skid plate, off-road everything, goodies. Got the All-Ins rear shock and a show of front forks. And one thing's for sure, if the price is right, I think this might be my first bike. But I'm not so sure yet because this bike won't be released here in the US till March. And I think they're about to back up now. Alright, the event has finished. I'm leaving EuroCycle here in Las Vegas for their debut of the new 1200 Scrambler. What I think of it is, I kind of like it. It's pretty promising actually. It's basically riding a nice Tiger 1200 without all the bulk, and also it has that cool factor of a classic Bonneville bike. So as you can see, the Bonneville crew is about to leave. As you can see that bike over here, that's a 1200 Scrambler XC. So it's the way I sat on it, it's just a right size for my height. I have a 35-inch overall inseam, and also it just feels right when you ride a bike like that. It doesn't have all the bulk of a battle-hardened adventure touring bike like the Tiger 800 or the Tiger 1200 actually. The event overall is really fun. I got free food, yeah, which is nice. And they gave me a nice bag right here. So, happy on that one. And hopefully I get to ride the 1200. I hope I could get to test ride more bikes. I just can't keep up with all my videos that I've been producing, but post-production is really stupid. So yeah, that's my experience with the Triumph Scrambler tour, Icon tour, whatever you call it. I also saw the new Street Scrambler, the 2019, and the Street Twin. I like the size. They're very good commuting bikes for tough cities like LA, New York, or Manila, or Jakarta. But the real highlight here is the Triumph Scrambler 1200 XE, E like Elmer, or XC, which is the base model, more of street friendly, not too hardcore version of the 1200 Scrambler. So I'll just put some videos all over the place here, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.